Listen carefully. This message is not for the average person. This is for the person who is tired of excuses, the person who is tired of being stuck, the person who looks in the mirror every morning and knows deep down that they are capable of more. Because today, I want to tell you something that might change your life forever. No one is coming to save you. Read that again. No one is coming. Not your friends. Not your family. Not your boss. Not the government. Not luck. Not some magical opportunity. Nobody is coming to rescue you from the life you refuse to change. And the moment you truly understand this, everything changes. Most people spend their entire lives waiting. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for the perfect time. Waiting for confidence. Waiting for opportunities. Waiting for somebody to believe in them. Waiting for circumstances to improve. Waiting for life to become easier. But successful people? They don't wait. They move. They act. They build. They create. They make decisions when they're scared. They move forward when they're uncertain. They keep going when nobody is cheering for them. Consistent effort and self-improvement are recurring themes in many motivational speeches and success frameworks. Think about this. Every dream you have, every goal you want to achieve, every version of yourself you hope to become, it's on the other side of action. Not wishing, not hoping, not complaining. Action. The world doesn't reward potential. It rewards execution. There are millions of people with talent, millions of people with great ideas, millions of people who could have been successful, but could have doesn't change lives. Action changes lives. You see, the biggest difference between successful people and unsuccessful people isn't intelligence. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's discipline. Doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. Getting up early when your bed is comfortable. Going to the gym when your body wants to rest. Working on your goals when everyone else is watching television. Studying when others are sleeping. Sacrificing today for a better tomorrow. That's what discipline looks like. And discipline isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. One decision at a time. One habit at a time. One day at a time. The problem is that most people want success without sacrifice. They want the reward without the work. They want the results without the process. They want the trophy without the training. But life doesn't work that way. Every successful person you admire paid a price. Every champion, every entrepreneur, every athlete, every leader, every millionaire, they all paid a price. They sacrificed comfort. They sacrificed sleep. They sacrificed entertainment. They sacrificed certainty. They sacrificed excuses. The question is, what are you willing to sacrifice? Because if you keep choosing comfort, you'll keep getting the same results. Growth lives outside your comfort zone. Success lives outside your comfort zone. Your future lives outside your comfort zone. And that's why so many people never reach their potential. Because comfort is addictive. Comfort feels safe. Comfort feels easy. Comfort feels familiar. But comfort is also where dreams go to die. Every day you stay comfortable, someone else is getting stronger. Someone else is learning new skills. Someone else is building their future. Someone else is taking risks. Someone else is becoming the person you wish you could become. The clock is ticking. Time doesn't care about your excuses. Time doesn't care about your fears. Time doesn't care about your doubts. Time keeps moving. And every second that passes is a second you'll never get back. Let that sink in. You are literally trading your life for whatever you're doing right now. Every hour, every minute, every second. The question is it worth it? Are your daily habits creating the future you want? Or are they destroying it? Because your future isn't created by what you do occasionally. It's created by what you do consistently. Your habits are building your future right now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Every choice matters. Every decision matters. Every action matters. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Nobody owes you success. Nobody owes you opportunities. Nobody owes you anything. Life is not fair. It never has been. It never will be. Some people start ahead. Some people have advantages. Some people get lucky. That's reality. But focusing on what's unfair won't change your situation. Taking responsibility will. The moment you stop blaming others is the moment your life begins to change. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming your circumstances. Stop blaming the economy. Stop blaming other people. Take ownership. Take responsibility. Take control. Because responsibility is power. When you take responsibility, you take back control of your future. You stop being a victim of circumstances, and you become the creator of your destiny. That is where real power begins. Now listen. Most people underestimate what they can achieve in a year and overestimate what they can achieve in a week. That's why they quit. They expect instant results. They expect immediate success. They expect life to reward them after a few days of effort. But greatness doesn't work that way. Success is built in silence. Success is built when nobody is watching. Success is built during the days when you don't feel motivated but choose to continue anyway. Because motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. Think about the strongest people you know. The most successful people. The most respected people. Do you think they wake up every day feeling motivated? Of course not. They have bad days. They have doubts. They have fears. They have moments when they want to quit. The difference is they don't allow their feelings to control their actions. They understand a simple truth. You don't have to feel ready to start. You just have to start. Too many people are waiting until they feel confident. But confidence doesn't come before action. Confidence comes from action. Confidence comes from keeping promises to yourself. Confidence comes from proving that you can do hard things. Every time you do something difficult, you become stronger. Every time you face a challenge instead of avoiding it, you grow. Every time you keep going when you want to quit, you build character. And character is everything. Because there will be moments in your life when talent won't be enough. There will be moments when intelligence won't be enough. There will be moments when motivation won't be enough. In those moments, character takes over. Your habits take over. Your discipline takes over. Your standards take over. That's why your standards matter. Not your goals. Your standards. Everyone has goals. Millions of people want to be successful. Millions of people want financial freedom. Millions of people want a better life. But wanting something doesn't mean you'll get it. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your standards. What are your standards? Do you keep promises to yourself? Do you finish what you start? Do you show up when it's difficult? Do you stay committed when nobody is watching? Because your standards determine your future, not your wishes, not your dreams, not your intentions, your standards. And if you want a different life, you need different standards. You need to demand more from yourself. Not because you're not enough, but because you're capable of more, far more. There is a version of you that exists in the future, a stronger version, a wiser version, a more successful version, a more disciplined version, a more confident version. The question is, will you become that person? Or will you spend another year making the same excuses? Another year talking about what you're going to do. Another year wishing things were different. Another year watching others achieve what you only dream about. Because the truth is, life rewards action, not intentions. Action. Imagine where you could be 1 year from now. If you committed to your goals today. If you stopped making excuses today. If you became consistent today. If you focused on growth every single day. 1 year from now, your life could look completely different. Your finances could improve. Your health could improve. Your mindset could improve. Your confidence could improve. Your future could improve. Everything can change. But first, you must change. The world changes when you change. Your results change when your habits change. Your future changes when your decisions change. Nothing changes until you do. And that's why waiting is dangerous. Because every day you delay, you're teaching yourself a habit. The habit of postponing. The habit of avoiding. The habit of settling. And habits become identity. If you repeatedly quit, you start seeing yourself as a quitter. If you repeatedly procrastinate, you start seeing yourself as a procrastinator. If you repeatedly avoid challenges, you start seeing yourself as weak. But the opposite is also true. If you repeatedly keep your word, you become trustworthy. If you repeatedly face challenges, you become courageous. If you repeatedly stay disciplined, you become unstoppable. Identity is built through repetition. You become what you repeatedly do. So ask yourself, what are your daily actions teaching you about yourself? Are they teaching strength or weakness? Are they teaching discipline or excuses? Are they teaching courage or fear? Because your actions are shaping your identity every single day. And here's something powerful. You don't need to change your entire life overnight. You just need to win today. One day, one decision, one habit, one action. That's it. Stop focusing on the next 5 years. Focus on today. Can you be disciplined today? Can you work on your goals today? Can you improve yourself today? Can you make one decision your future self will thank you for? Because greatness isn't built in a day. It's built daily. One small victory at a time. One choice at a time. One step at a time. The people who achieve extraordinary results aren't always extraordinary people. They simply do ordinary things extraordinarily well. Consistently. Relentlessly. Without excuses. Without waiting for perfect conditions. Without needing constant motivation. They show up. Again and again and again. Even when it's boring. Even when it's hard. Even when progress feels invisible. Because they understand something most people never learn. Small actions repeated consistently create massive results. A single workout won't transform your body. A single book won't transform your mind. A single day of hard work won't transform your future. But repeated over months and years, everything changes. That's the power of consistency. That's the power of discipline. That's the power of refusing to quit. And remember this. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret can last a lifetime. One hurts for a moment. The other hurts forever. Choose wisely. Because years from now, you'll either be grateful that you started today, or you'll wish you had. The choice is yours. Every day, every hour, every moment, you have a decision to make. Stay where you are, or become who you're capable of becoming. Continue making excuses, or start making progress. Continue doubting yourself, or start believing in your potential. Continue waiting, or start moving. Your future is watching. Your future self is depending on you. Don't disappoint them. Keep going. Keep fighting. Keep building. Keep growing. And most importantly, never stop believing that your best days are still ahead. Listen, right now, somewhere in the world, someone is working while others are sleeping. Someone is studying while others are scrolling. Someone is building a business while others are making excuses. Someone is improving their body while others are complaining about theirs. Someone is creating the future they want while others are waiting for permission. The question is, which one are you? Because every day you make a choice. A choice between comfort and growth. A choice between excuses and responsibility. A choice between average and extraordinary. And make no mistake, choosing comfort is still a choice. Many people think success is about making one huge decision. It's not. Success is the result of thousands of small decisions made correctly. Getting out of bed when the alarm rings. Going to the gym when you don't feel like it. Working on your goals after a long day. Reading instead of wasting hours online. Saving money instead of spending it. Staying focused instead of being distracted. These decisions seem small, but over time, they create completely different lives. Your life today is the result of your past decisions, and your future life will be the result of your current decisions. That's why every choice matters. You may not see the results immediately, but every action is a vote for the person you're becoming. Every workout is a vote for a healthier body. Every book is a vote for a smarter mind. Every disciplined action is a vote for a stronger future. The problem is that most people quit before the results arrive. They plant the seed. Then they dig it up every few days to see if it's growing. They expect immediate rewards. They expect overnight success. But success doesn't happen overnight. It happens over time. Quietly. Gradually. Patiently. And then one day, people call it sudden. They see the result. They don't see the years of sacrifice behind it. They see the victory. They don't see the struggles. They see the confidence. They don't see the insecurity that had to be overcome. They see the success. They don't see the failures that made it possible. Never compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Never compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Focus on your own path. Focus on your own growth. Focus on becoming better than you were yesterday. That's the real competition. Not with other people. With yourself. Can you be better today than you were yesterday? Can you be stronger? More disciplined? More focused? More committed? Because if you improve by just 1% every day, your life can change dramatically. Small improvements compound. Just like small mistakes compound. One good habit leads to another. One bad habit leads to another. One positive choice creates momentum. One negative choice creates momentum too. Momentum works both ways. That's why the choices you make today matter so much. You are either moving toward your goals or away from them. There is no standing still. And here's something most people don't realize. Your environment matters. The people around you matter. The conversations you listen to matter. The content you consume matters. Because eventually, your environment becomes your reality. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, you'll think negatively. If you're constantly surrounded by excuses, you'll make excuses. If you're constantly surrounded by mediocrity, you'll become average. Protect your mind. Guard your focus. Be careful what you allow into your life. Because your mind is your greatest asset. Whatever you feed it will grow. Feed it fear, and fear grows. Feed it doubt, and doubt grows. Feed it excuses, and excuses grow. But feed it discipline. Feed it knowledge. Feed it courage. Feed it belief. And watch your life transform. The strongest battles you'll ever fight won't happen in public. They'll happen inside your own mind. The battle between discipline and laziness. The battle between courage and fear. The battle between belief and doubt. The battle between who you are and who you could become. And every day, you decide which side wins. Nobody else. You. Your future isn't decided by luck. It's decided by your daily choices. That's empowering. Because it means your future is in your hands. Not in someone else's. Not in circumstances. Not in chance. In your hands. Think about that. You have more control than you think. You may not control everything that happens to you, but you control how you respond. You control your attitude. You control your effort. You control your decisions. You control whether you quit or continue. And that control is enough to change your life. Some people spend years asking, what if I fail? But a better question is, what if I succeed? What if this is the year everything changes? What if this is the year you stop doubting yourself? What if this is the year you finally commit? What if this is the year you become the person you've always wanted to be? Imagine that. Imagine looking back 1 year from now. Imagine being proud of yourself. Proud because you didn't quit. Proud because you stayed consistent. Proud because you kept going when it was hard. Proud because you chose growth over comfort. That feeling is available to you, but you must earn it. Through effort. Through discipline. Through persistence. Through action. Nobody can do it for you. Nobody can work for you. Nobody can sacrifice for you. Nobody can live your life for you. This is your responsibility. This is your journey. This is your opportunity. And opportunities don't last forever. Time is moving. The days are passing. The months are passing. The years are passing. The question is, what are you doing with them? Because one day you'll wake up and realize that life moved faster than you expected. One day you'll look back and see either progress or regret. The choice is being made right now. With your actions, with your habits, with your mindset, with your commitment. You don't need perfection. You don't need extraordinary talent. You don't need perfect circumstances. You just need to start. And keep going. When it's hard, keep going. When you're tired, keep going. When nobody believes in you, keep going. When progress is slow, keep going. When doubt appears, keep going. Because winners are not people who never struggle. Winners are people who refuse to quit. They refuse to surrender. They refuse to accept average when greatness is possible. So stand up. Take responsibility. Raise your standards. Commit to your goals. And become the person your future deserves. Because your story is not over. Your best chapter has not been written yet. Your greatest success has not happened yet. Your strongest version has not appeared yet. But they are waiting. Waiting for you to make a decision. Waiting for you to take action. Waiting for you to stop making excuses. Waiting for you to believe. And most importantly, waiting for you to begin. Listen to me. There are people who will spend their entire lives talking about what they are going to do. They will talk about the business they want to start, the book they want to write, the body they want to build, the dreams they want to chase, the life they want to live. But years later, nothing changes. Why? Because talking feels like progress. Planning feels like progress. Dreaming feels like progress. But none of those things actually move you forward. Action does. The world is full of people with incredible ideas. But ideas are worthless without execution. Dreams are worthless without action. Goals are worthless without commitment. You can have the greatest vision in the world, but if you never act on it, it remains a fantasy. Your future is built by what you do, not by what you say, not by what you intend, not by what you wish, by what you do. Every single day. And here's something that most people never understand. You are stronger than you think. Much stronger. Your mind will give up long before your body does. Your fear will stop you long before reality does. Your doubts will hold you back long before your limitations do. Most limits exist only in the mind. The human mind is powerful, but it can also become your biggest enemy. It will tell you that you're not ready. It will tell you that you're not good enough. It will tell you that it's too late. It will tell you that the odds are against you. It will tell you to wait, to play it safe, to stay comfortable, to avoid risk. And if you listen to that voice for too long, you'll spend your life trapped. Trapped in fear. Trapped in excuses. Trapped in regret. The truth is, fear never completely disappears. Even successful people feel fear. Even champions feel fear. Even leaders feel fear. The difference is that they act anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is action despite fear. Anyone can move forward when they feel confident. The real test is whether you can move forward when you don't. Can you keep going when uncertainty appears? Can you keep working when results are invisible? Can you stay disciplined when motivation disappears? That's where greatness is built. Not on easy days. On difficult days. Anybody can be positive when life is easy. Anybody can stay committed when everything is working. Anybody can believe when success seems guaranteed. But can you believe when nothing is working? Can you stay focused when nobody notices your effort? Can you keep going when it feels like you're failing? Because that's the moment that defines you. Not your victories. Your response to adversity. Adversity reveals character. Pressure reveals character. Challenges reveal character. And character determines destiny. Life will test you. It will test your patience, your discipline, your courage, your resilience. There will be setbacks. There will be failures. There will be disappointments. There will be moments when everything seems to be falling apart. And during those moments, you'll have a choice. Give up or grow. Most people see obstacles as signs to stop. Winners see obstacles as opportunities to grow stronger. Every challenge contains a lesson. Every setback contains wisdom. Every failure contains feedback. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every successful person has failed. Repeatedly. More times than most people realize. The difference is they didn't allow failure to define them. They allowed failure to teach them. Think about that. What if every setback you've experienced was preparing you? What if every struggle was making you stronger? What if every disappointment was pushing you towards something greater? Because sometimes life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you need. The pain you're experiencing today could become the strength you depend on tomorrow. The struggle you're facing today could become the story that inspires someone else tomorrow. The obstacle in front of you today could become the reason for your success tomorrow. Don't waste your pain. Use it. Let it fuel you. Let it strengthen you. Let it remind you of why you started. Because pain can destroy a person, or it can transform them. The choice is yours. And remember this. Nobody is coming to rescue you. No one is going to wake up every morning and force you to chase your dreams. No one is going to hand you success. No one is going to give you the life you want. You have to earn it. You have to build it. You have to fight for it. You have to become worthy of it. And that's good news. Because it means your future is not controlled by luck. It's controlled by your effort, your attitude, your discipline, your persistence. Those are things you can control. Every single day, stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment doesn't exist. Stop waiting for confidence. Confidence comes later. Stop waiting for guarantees. Life offers none. Start now. Start scared. Start uncertain. Start imperfect. Just start. Because action creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates belief. And belief creates results. One step leads to another. One victory leads to another. One habit leads to another. And before you know it, you've become someone completely different. Someone stronger. Someone wiser. Someone more disciplined. Someone more confident. Someone capable of achieving things that once seemed impossible. That's how transformation happens. Not in one dramatic moment, but through thousands of small decisions. Repeated daily. Repeated consistently. Repeated relentlessly. Never underestimate the power of consistency. A small action repeated every day can change your life. A small improvement repeated every day can create extraordinary results. A small commitment honored every day can build an unstoppable person. That person is already inside you. The question is whether you'll allow them to emerge. Because deep down, you already know what needs to be done. You know the habits you need to build. You know the excuses you need to eliminate. You know the actions you need to take. You know. The challenge isn't knowledge. The challenge is action. And action starts now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not next month. Now. This moment. This decision. This choice. Because every great story begins with a decision. A decision to stop settling. A decision to stop hiding. A decision to stop making excuses. A decision to become more. Today can be that day. Today can be the day everything changes. Today can be the day you stop waiting. Today can be the day you finally decide that enough is enough. Because your dreams deserve effort. Your future deserves commitment. And your potential deserves a chance. Don't let fear steal another year from your life. Don't let excuses steal another opportunity. Don't let doubt steal another dream. Stand up, take control, and show the world what you're capable of. Listen carefully. One day, your life will come down to a simple question. Did you become the person you were capable of becoming? Not the person other people expected you to be. Not the person society wanted you to be. Not the person who played it safe. The person you were truly capable of becoming. And on that day, excuses will not matter. The reasons you gave yourself will not matter. The doubts that held you back will not matter. Only one thing will matter. Whether you tried. Whether you fought. Whether you gave everything you had. Because regret is a heavy burden. Heavier than failure. Heavier than rejection. Heavier than hard work. Failure hurts for a moment. Regret can hurt for a lifetime. Imagine reaching the end of your life and realizing you never took the chance. You never started the business. You never chased the dream. You never took the risk. You never became the person you could have been. That pain is unbearable. And yet millions of people choose it every day. Not intentionally, but through hesitation, through procrastination, through fear, through comfort, through waiting for a perfect moment that never arrives. Don't let that be your story. You were not born to spend your life wondering what if. You were born to discover what's possible. You were born to test your limits. You were born to grow. You were born to create. You were born to leave a mark on this world. The size of that mark depends on the choices you make. Right now. Today. This moment. Because life is happening now. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Now. Too many people live as if they have unlimited time. They act like there will always be another chance. Another opportunity. Another tomorrow. But tomorrow is never guaranteed. Time is the most valuable asset you have. More valuable than money. More valuable than possessions. More valuable than status. You can earn more money. You can replace possessions. You can rebuild status. But time, once it's gone forever. That's why every day matters. Every hour matters. Every decision matters. You are writing your story with your actions. Right now, what story are you writing? A story of excuses? A story of fear? A story of hesitation? Or a story of courage? A story of growth? A story of persistence? A story of transformation? Because years from now, you'll read the chapters you're writing today. Make them worth reading. Make them worth remembering. The truth is, nobody remembers average. Nobody remembers the person who almost tried. Nobody remembers the person who nearly started. The world remembers people who act. People who commit. People who refuse to quit. People who continue when others stop. And you have that ability inside you. Right now? Not someday. Not after you're more confident. Not after conditions improve. Now. The power has always been there. The problem is that you've spent too much time looking for permission. Waiting for someone to tell you that you're ready. Waiting for someone to validate your dreams. Waiting for someone to approve your goals. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. You don't need approval. You need action. Your dreams are valid because they matter to you. Your goals are important because they call you forward. Your future matters because it's yours. Stop asking for permission to become who you were meant to be. Give yourself permission. Today, right now, there is greatness inside you. Not because you're special, but because every human being has potential. Every human being has untapped strength. Every human being has capabilities they haven't discovered yet. Most people never discover them. Why? Because they quit too soon. They stop before the breakthrough. They surrender before the transformation. They walk away before the reward. Don't be one of them. Stay in the fight. Stay committed. Stay focused. Because breakthroughs often come after the hardest moments. The moment before success often looks like failure. The moment before growth often feels uncomfortable. The The moment before transformation often feels impossible. That's why so many people miss it. They leave too early. Don't leave too early. Keep going. Even when progress is slow. Even when results are invisible. Even when nobody notices. Even when nobody believes. Keep going. Because every step matters. Every effort matters. Every sacrifice matters. And one day, all those invisible efforts will become visible results. One day, the discipline will pay off. One day, the sacrifices will make sense. One day, the hard work will be worth it. One day, you'll look back and realize that every difficult moment was preparing you. Preparing you for success. Preparing you for growth. Preparing you for the life you wanted. Until then, trust the process. Trust your effort. Trust your commitment. Trust your ability to adapt, learn, and improve. You are stronger than your excuses. You are greater than your fears. You are more capable than your doubts. And your future is bigger than your current circumstances. Never forget that. Where you are today does not determine where you'll be tomorrow. Your current situation is not your final destination. Your current struggle is not your permanent reality. Things can change. You can change. Your life can change. But only if you're willing to act. Only if you're willing to fight. Only if you're willing to keep moving forward. When others quit, keep going. When others complain, keep working. When others make excuses, take responsibility. When others doubt, believe. Because success belongs to those who continue. Success belongs to those who persist. Success belongs to those who refuse to surrender. And that can be you. Starting today. Starting now. Make the decision. Commit fully. Burn the excuses. Destroy the doubts. Raise your standards. And become the person your future self is waiting for. Because one day, you'll thank yourself for not giving up. One day, you'll be grateful that you kept fighting. One day, you'll realize that the struggle was worth it. And on that day, you'll understand something powerful. You were capable all along. You just had to believe it. And now, before this message ends, I want you to hear this one last time. Your life is your responsibility. Your future is your responsibility. Your dreams are your responsibility. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to do the work for you. Nobody is coming to build your future. That job belongs to you. And that's not bad news. That's the most empowering news you'll ever hear. Because it means your future is still in your hands. It means your story is still being written. It means your best days are still ahead of you. No matter how many mistakes you've made. No matter how many times you've failed. No matter how far behind you think you are. Today is a new beginning. A new chance. A new opportunity. A new chapter. The past is gone. Learn from it. But don't live in it. The future hasn't arrived yet. Prepare for it. But don't fear it. Focus on today. Focus on this moment. Focus on the next right action. Because success is not built in a year. Success is built one day at a time. One choice at a time. One habit at a time. One victory at a time. And if you keep moving forward, no matter how slowly, you are still winning. Remember this. The strongest people are not the people who never struggle. The strongest people are the ones who refuse to quit. The most successful people are not the luckiest. They are the most persistent. They keep showing up. They keep learning. They keep growing. They keep fighting. And eventually, they win. You have that same power inside you. Right now, at this very moment, you can decide that enough is enough. You can decide that excuses no longer control your life. You can decide that fear no longer controls your future. You can decide that comfort no longer controls your destiny. You can decide that today is the day everything changes. And when life gets hard, keep going. When people doubt you, keep going. When progress feels slow, keep going. When you feel tired, keep going. When nobody notices your effort, keep going. Because one day the pain will become strength. One day the struggle will become wisdom. One day the sacrifices will become success. One day the hard work will become the life you dreamed of. And when that day comes, you'll look back at this moment. You'll remember the decision you made. The decision to stop waiting. The decision to stop hiding. The decision to stop making excuses. The decision to take control. And you'll be proud of yourself. Proud because you didn't quit. Proud because you stayed committed. Proud because you believed when it was difficult. Proud because you kept going when others stopped. That's your challenge. That's your mission. That's your opportunity. Take it. Own it. Live it. And never forget. You are stronger than you think. You are capable of more than you know. And your future is brighter than you imagine. Now go out there. Work harder. Dream bigger. Stay disciplined. Stay focused. Stay hungry. And never stop becoming the best version of yourself. If this message inspired you, comment below. I will not quit. Like this video if you're committed to becoming stronger every day. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message today. Subscribe to Rise Inspire and turn on notifications for more powerful motivational videos that help you unlock your full potential. Thank you for watching. This is Rise Inspire. Keep rising, keep inspiring, and keep moving forward. See you in the next video.